Welcome back to the Fully Grown Podcast, episode 3. I hope you guys have tuned into episode 1 and 2, and if you have not, please give that a watch. Interesting stuff, man. It's me, Nas, and
I'm Jabber, your co-host, and what is our topic for today?
yeah, the topic for today is another important one. So it's family. Family is everything, man. So yeah, just to get it started, so family. So what does family mean to you? Because family means a lot to me. Family means a lot to us. With family, getting into it, family doesn't have to necessarily be blood, man. It can be your friends. Your friends can be your family. It can be your work colleagues. It can be your neighbours. They can be your family. Anyone that means something to you and holds a lot of value is family. Doesn't have to be blood. So, I spoke to someone the other day, a few people actually, over the last few months. And, they haven't got great connections with their blood family. But I must have said to them, have you got friends? A lot of friends. They go, yeah, I do. And I said, your friends are your family. And they said, you know what, you're right. And they felt much better about themselves. So, yeah. So your friends can be your family. So to get into it as well, let's give it an example. Yeah, man. So... Sorry, my phone, guys.
In fact,
yeah,
one of the best examples I can give you, it's actually an Arabic saying. It goes, as-sahib as-sahib, which is basically your friends are pullers, or your friends will pull you. It basically means that they influence the direction you're going in. So, a lot of people who watch our stuff may be having family problems, may be running away from something. And even if they have that one friend that influences them in a good way, like the saying, they will pull you in the same direction that they are going. So if there's anything you're trying to get away from or something you're trying to work towards, it's actually very important to have good friends, even if your family isn't always around, like you said. So that's just 100%. That's a little example.
Yeah, that's a very strong point. And adding on to that, actually, an example for mine is I had a client where I was doing my counselling, and he's been my client for a while now, and a massive factor of him overcoming his depression was actually family.
Okay.
Sticking close to his family, but his family is friends as well. So family, meaning family, friends. That's so important. And I think even myself, man, like, no one's perfect, right? Sometimes, you're so busy, like, working, balancing your own life. We're all there right now. We're all working people. We're trying to succeed. We're trying to be great. And sometimes you maybe not take it for granted, but in a sense you do. You're so busy with work. You're so busy bettering yourself. It's it's hard, man. Like, life is hard. Like, you're balancing your health. You're balancing your mental health, physical health. You're balancing your career. You're balancing whatever you're doing, your hobbies. And then sometimes you don't give enough time for family. And we're all there.
Man.
Yeah, the other day, bro, I actually sat down and I was like, you know what? I actually need to put more time into family. And family doesn't have to be just family. It can be friends as well. Like,
yeah.
Because that's everything, man. Because when it's all said and done, we've done, our battles. We've done we've got this. We've got that. We've succeeded in whatever we've wanted to or tried. Family is the main thing in your life.
100%. And like you said, relating back to working towards and being more present with your family. Right now, as we're recording this, I'm prepping for a street lifting competition. And for people that don't know, people that follow me, they would know that I'm doing a massive weight cut for this. And also, it's just one of the hardest things physically I've had to do. And one thing I've noticed doing that is I'm having low food, low carbs. Sometimes I feel groggy. One of the biggest things has been I feel like I've gotten distant from my friends, my family, because of it. Because I'm so focused on bettering myself
100%.
that I've had to step back. And now I'm taking a 1 week break off all training before my comp. And this is the week where I'm like, I need to rebuild my connections a bit. I need to reach out to people because I don't know about you, but probably the same.
I completely get you, man.
When we're zoned in, bro, it's like we don't.
Yeah.
There's things we shut out, and
exactly.
Like me personally, I know I can do better.
Yeah, me
when
too.
It comes to family and friends.
Completely get that.
Yeah, like I saw my friends for the first time in like 2-3 months the other day. We went for golf, and like just being there, I was like, raw, like this prep is draining, but also I need to take accountability and actually reach out to people and make things happen, see my friends. So, like you said, man, we need to be more present as well, man.
100%. Like as well, you never know what you're missing out. Like you know, you're missing out so much things. Like, and also I know it's a bit negative on this side of things and emotional in it, but realistically as well, you know, you don't know when your last conversation is with your friends or family. You really don't, man. Life is short, and just don't take them for granted as well. Something I do a lot, like my brother. Like, I'm gonna briefly say it. I'm training to fight next year summer. So inshallah. So I'm in camp mode right now, guys. Ready to get a knockout.
I'm going out, you're going in.
So we're both doing our thing, and like you, bro, I have to be in a certain zone. Like, so I'll go from like with my clients, I'll be you know, helping them with their mental health, and then straight after I'm going to the club, boxing someone's head off, and it's like it's mad. It's just like you're in a zone, and when I get into that zone of fighting as well, a lot of people that fight know it's something where you kind of take a lot of other things for granted, and you're just focused on that. And like you said, recently I've actually taken a bit of time off social media quite often, because I've got so much going on, and I've had to sit back. And a lot of people tell me this, so we've all got flaws. So I'm that person. I'll wake up here. I don't know the last time I've had a good night's sleep. Like, it's been multiple years I've had a good night's sleep, and it's because I'm always working. I work. I'm always trying to be great. But I actually spoke to my cousin the other day. My cousin, he's always happy. He likes a simple life, and that's great. He likes a simple life, you know. And for me, I was just like, so what keeps you happy? He goes, family, man. That's the most important thing. And I was like, you're 100% right. If you got your family, you always be happy, right?
100%, man.
You're missing out on them getting married or having kids or events. Like, why are we here for? For family. We're all meant to stick together, be there for each other in their times of need, our times of need. So yeah, man, I make mistakes as well, and to be honest, I've just taken some time off social media to focus on family. So I thought today it's nice we're talking about family.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of you guys out there as well. I've had several conversations, even with my people in the boxing club, and they're so focused on their fights as well. Like, they were also saying like family is so important. You know. So yeah.
Exactly, and relating to that as well, like, what a lot of people don't know this, but for the majority of the year, I'm not in London. I'm living away completely alone. Within like 100-mile radius, I don't have a single friend. When I go back to London for like 2-3 weeks, it's like an influx of catching up with everyone. It's like that mental, like, it all hits you at once. It's like an impact, because like I'm alone for 3 months, and then for 2 weeks, bro, I'm linking everyone. And like,
that's like me as well, man.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, it's not a good thing. Like, we need more balance, but in a way, like, I'm still making sure I'm checking up on everyone, even people at the gym. Like, when I go back to the gym in London, like, those guys are like my family as well, a little family that I've built, meeting people in Cali, and you know, like, shout out the brothers. Like, it feels like when I met them, almost felt like I've known them forever, but I haven't. Like, it's one of them ones. You go, like, you speak to them, it's like, rah, like, where have you been all my life, sort of thing. They just feel like your brothers, and like you said, your friends are also your family. You can build family and other things, and that's one thing definitely I've done. I wouldn't say I've really built a family. Like, when I go into the gym owner comes to me every day. He's like, he'll say jokes. He'll be like, oh, you need to start paying rent here. You come here too much. He'll be like, yeah, you're here every day. But it's because I'm so focused and driven. So it's nice to have that sort of 2 weeks to just, you know, revisit everyone, see what's going on, get like life updates. Man. Because that's realistically, like, putting the grind aside and everything aside here, if you don't have friends and family, there's no point in achieving. You can achieve 100%. The whole world if you don't have family and
100%, friends. 100%, man. Like, I'm 28 now. Coming on to that. I've been working, bro. I sat down the other day and I was like, wow, I've been working 12 years labor. So I started working from 16, retail. So I've been working from 16 to 28. My whole life, work. I must be great. I must be great. I must be great. I must do this. I must do that. I just sat there and I was like, why don't I actually sit down and look at what I've achieved and actually just calm it down, enjoy my fruits of labour, you know, enjoy going out with family, enjoy having some time with family. So that's so important.
Exactly.
You're missing out a massive factor of your life if you don't give time to your friends and family.
Of course.
I also want to say an additional thing on this. Something I know both me and you can talk on a lot, and people I think don't speak on much. So right, in our community, we have family, right? And unfortunately, it just happens in the South Asian community, you could say. Families are competing with each other and they fall out.
Yeah.
So, you know, we spoke on this on a previous episode about cousins.
Yeah.
So you got cousins, uncles, aunties. I know at least your mum or dad doesn't speak to one of the aunties or one of the uncles. I know that for everyone watching. And I want to say, like, you know, thankfully, you know, in our generation, I always say this to my brothers. By the way, he's my brother, guys. I get a lot of people messaging me going, is this your brother or your friend? This is my brother.
No, you know, people tell us to tell me we look like twins.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Guys, we're brothers. We're blood. But yeah, sorry.
I think some people think we're like friends. Or
yeah,
something like that.
There's something we're brothers, isn't it? Yeah, we're brothers, guys. With that factor of things, competing with each other, like people falling out, man. And thankfully, our generation, is good. I always tell my brothers, like my brother here, my other brother as well, whatever happens, we can't ever fall out. We can't just stop. Like, brothers and sisters bicker, they argue, whatever it is, it happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I know so many people, right? They'll bicker, they'll fall out over little things. It'll elevate to massive things, and then they'll just start competing with each other. Then it goes and transcends onto the kids. Then the cousins won't speak to each other, and it's just a thing. Like, come on, that's your family, that's your blood.
Sweet.
Like, you're lucky you have that. There's people in this world that are going through hell right now. They don't even have any family. They've got like a neighbor, and all their family have been killed from things going on. And you're lucky and blessed to have a cousin that you can call. He or she is your blood. You know what I'm saying? And you can have a relationship. Like, I've got close cousins, and you know what? I'm actually thankful. And for my cousins watching this, I'm so thankful for certain family members. They've been there for me through thick and thin, and I've been there for them through thick and thin, and that's everything, man. And don't compete with your family. Like,
100%.
Life's too short for that. It's sad. Like, if you really deep it, what has your cousin done to you? What has your family done to you for you to compete with them? And okay, if that person's competing with you, you don't need to do the same. You don't need to, like, do the same thing they're doing. Just leave it out, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've got uncles and aunties that are not speaking over things. And
yeah.
What's your view on that, bro?
I think, to be honest, one is unhealthy, but two, there's not really a benefit that comes out of it at all. Like the saying is, it's like when the family fights, no one wins, or it's like something like that. Yeah. And it's true, no one wins. Like, for example, I have my brothers here, and brothers in general, if you grow up with only brothers as well, then you'll have times when you clash heads and that. Like, my younger brother's only a year younger than me, so we're basically the same age. So our opinions used to clash a lot back in the day, but it's not a bad thing. That's just brothers being brothers. Yeah. And to be honest, if anything, that's pushed all of us to be better, because, like, I always think about this, like, because it's just brothers, yeah, we have, like, a different drive. Not like we have to be better than one another, but just that we want to see all of us doing well. Like, remember one time, we must have gone to a wedding, just me and my little brother and my mum and dad. I think you were away on some, like, business or whatever it was. And we met these cousins that we've never met in our life, because, you know, we have a really big family and whatnot. And one of the cousins said to me that, oh, your little brother's bigger than you, he can bang you. And I could have taken it as my little brother's bigger than me, shit. But I took it as my little brother can bang me, can bang you as well. Like, you know them ones.
Yeah,
like,
take it as a good.
I saw it as he's my brother. Like, it's not your brother, he's my brother. If he can do that, then he's sick. Like, it's not a competition, it's not a race. Like, I don't want to be better than my brothers.
Yeah,
I want the
yeah.
best for them as well, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that if people grow up with, you know, sisters, is probably different. I don't know because we didn't grow up with sisters, but
100%.
for people that grew up in a full, you know, brother household, then you'll relate in terms of friendly competition and pushing one another to be the best version of themselves.
I think, yeah, exactly. You're right, bro. Adding on to that with the female side of things, I do have quite a few friends that like they got a lot of sisters and no brothers, and yeah, they're the same. They're pretty much the same as us. Like they want everyone to do well. They want to see each other doing well, work, kids. Maybe it's more a thing with females. It's more of a thing with maybe children, etc. But they're the same as well. Yeah, they're just pretty much the same as us, so it's good. Yeah, we basically, bottom line, we all want to be there for each other, for family, and yeah, we wanted to mention this because this topic's really important. The family is literally everything. Adding on to that as well, I had something that just completely went off my mind. Do you guys do that? Bear with me. What was it? What was I going to talk about? Family. Oh God, it's gone out of my head. Yeah. Come back. Let's catch that. Alright, so being the eldest brother, I wanted to actually say something. So I see a lot of old, like brothers, especially brothers, yeah? So you know brothers, eldest brothers. I know I don't talk too much about this to my brothers, but you know being the eldest is a lot of pressure, you know? Because what it is I'm growing up all these years, yeah? And my brothers are literally watching what I'm doing. Every mistake I'm making, they're watching. And it's like, it's so difficult because I feel like I used to get really anxious and I felt so much pressure, like, and I wasn't trying to affect them. I'm trying to just show them love and protect them, but they're looking at me and it's like, I know a lot of brothers that they're very harsh on their little brothers, like very harsh. I don't really know many brothers, like especially with a certain type of gap of years, they're very, very thing on their little brothers, middle brothers. Being the eldest, like I just advise you guys, like, try not to, innit? Because I'm not one perfect, but I don't do that with my brothers, innit? I believe that you shouldn't do that, because that relates into family and that causes a lot of problems, you know, for the eldest brother or the eldest sister and the younger siblings. They may, I don't know, you know, in the future you could cause problems where you may not have you may not have a relationship, and that goes for anyone. That goes for middle brother, youngest brother. That goes for, if you're older than your sibling, it don't mean nothing. Just take that on board. Just take that with a pinch of salt. Age doesn't matter. I know you may feel pressured to come at. That's fine. You're able to speak to them, instruct them on things, of course, as the eldest, because you are actually protecting them. In a sense, you're the second adult. But don't compare that to something where you have to be harsh with them and shout, etc. I'm speaking like I'm a dad or something right now, but what I'm saying is families are causing divides from that happening. I feel like there's a lot of pride and status in families that we did speak on, and it causes divide from that as well.
100%, man.
So yeah, if you're older than your sibling, just take on board and be a bit more.
Or even if you're younger than your oldest, bro. I know some younger siblings who are mad disrespectful.
You can talk about that. 100%.
There's some younger siblings who are mad disrespectful to their older siblings, and you know it goes both ways. To be honest, it's not really an age thing. It's a respect thing, and it's a learning process. To be honest, it's a journey with your siblings all the time. And like we said, and just like I guess to wrap up, like family aside, your friends are also your family. The people you meet in all walks of life are your family. Just make sure you're picking the right family, because like I said before, your friends will pull you in the direction that they're also going in. 100%. So it is important to pick the right friends,
right company.
100%. Because if I wanted
company's so important.
Exactly. Because if I want to do something specific in my life, like for example follow the deen more, then I want brothers who are also following the deen more. I don't want to deviate from that path. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. If you have anything else to add.
Yeah, just if you are having, thank you for watching. And lastly, a powerful little message to everyone. If you've got any issues with certain family members and you are thinking about contacting them and you haven't, please do so. Because you know what, life's short. And if they're not here tomorrow, you'll regret it, man.
This is your sign.
Yeah, family is everything. And you're not missing nothing out by messaging them. You're the bigger person if you've had a fallout over something. Give them a message, man. And thank you for watching.
See you in the next video.
Episode 3 done. See you soon.